What's up, guys? Welcome back to... Oh my gosh, there's literally a red heron. Let me see if I can show you guys really quick. Hi. Okay. That was so beautiful. Just wanted to show you guys. I hope everyone is doing amazing. We got the hermit. Introspection, self-discovery, right? This is the card, right, that we use when we need to take some time away from the world, away from society, and really discover things about ourselves, right? Where we can see how he's holding like the little light, right? It's because he's illuminating his path. He's illuminating his soul, his inside. This sounds kind of funny, but you know, he's going within. And in order to do that, he needs to take some time off from the everyday life, right? When I did this, people thought I was crazy. When I did this, people thought I was being antisocial. And, you know, they just went on a rampage of just things. Because they have no spiritual knowledge, they have no wisdom, they've never closed their eyes for 5-10 minutes and really sat with themselves because they can't, right? But when you do this, right, this takes a lot of strength, it takes a lot of power to be able to disconnect from everything that you knew and really find the answers. Says, seek and ye shall find. Ask your guardian angels for someone who can provide you with wise counsel and loving guidance. So when you're in a meditative state, when you're praying, whatever it is you use to communicate with source, the higher power, God, whoever you want to call it, ask, right? If you find yourself in a place where you need some help, some assistance, some mentorship, right? Some guidance, ask. Close your eyes. God, universe, please help me. Like, who can help me in this matter? What can I do to find a solution for this, you know? With the wise counsel. Remember, not everyone is wise. Not everyone has spiritual knowledge. Not everyone has had experience. Remember, you can't take advice from people that are telling you something that have had no experience about what it is that they're speaking about. That's why it's called wise, wisdom. Seek that from those that have been through it. Seek that from those that are on the right state of mind to give that advice. Not just from anyone, not just from your friends around you, from your auntie, uncle, whoever, just because they appear to be religious or they appear to be a church person, or that doesn't mean that they have knowledge. It doesn't mean they're spiritual, right? Which is why it's always smart to go within. Not a lot of people can do that. So, and yeah, ask your guardian angels for someone who can provide you with wise counsel and loving guidance, and you will discover a wonderful mentor or spiritual teacher. And your mentor or spiritual teacher can come in different forms, right? It could be someone you just meet on your day-to-day walk, and you come across them and you have a conversation with them, and they give you this insight, they give you this new perspective, right? Or it could be someone that you watch here on YouTube, right? That you trust that they have set that foundation for you to trust them, right? Someone who's speaks the truth, someone who doesn't sugarcoat anything. Instead, someone that tells the truth as it is, right? Someone that tries to empower others, right? Someone who gives you examples about what they've dealt with and how they overcame that, so you can incorporate that however it needs to be incorporated in your own life, and you can use that as an advantage. That is the guidance that you should be seeking, right? Not asking all these people that claim to have knowledge and wisdom, but yet they don't have any answers, right? Especially the people that just wear crystals all in their neck and crosses and just let me tell you, I've sat with people at tables where we eat, and each time they do this fake ass prayer to prove to I don't know who, yet behind the scenes, right, they're pedophiles. They are manipulative people. They're malicious people. Just an example of, you know, the kind of people that portray a certain image of themselves that is false. Or perhaps it is time for you to step out into the open as a teacher with many spiritual gifts. Right? And that is what I do here, right? I've gone through, like I said, 1,000,001 things in life, and I've never let any of that keep me stuck or stagnant. Instead, I've used it as power, as motivation to get myself out of that and get myself in a state, right, in the good part of life. I didn't let that make me evil. I didn't let that make me mad or angry. Instead, I've used it, right, to empower myself. And with what I've learned, with the wisdom that I've obtained, with my connection, I'm now able to share that with everyone here, with people that I meet on a day-to-day. And it's happened, and it feels just like my aura, like I'm walking and all of a sudden somebody's like behind me and starts telling me all of their life issues. I'm like, but you know, I do what I can. Do not underestimate the brightness of the light you have to offer others, right? And even if you don't have all of this wisdom and knowledge, right, you can always speak from experience, from what has happened to you, because there's always people that may be in need of whatever knowledge and wisdom you have from what you've experienced, because you can't give out knowledge and wisdom without experiencing anything, right? There's people that have gone through things that have gone through things that you've already gone through, and you've overcame that. And if you're able to share your experience with those people and give them some light and give them some motivation, right, to help them overcome these obstacles that they are currently going through, that you've overcame, that is an amazing way to share your gifts. If you're currently on a quest for peace and enlightenment, that's what we're all supposed to be seeking, right? Peace, happiness, enlightenment, right? To be aware, to have our minds free, right? To be connected, in order for us to live a life that we should be living. When our mind is free, when our mind is healthy, our spirit is healthy, right? You rarely get sick, you rarely get coughs. There's no mental illnesses. Your body is just, healthy. That comes with peace. That comes with mental awareness, with the new consciousness. when you're vibrating at such a high frequency, all those diseases, all those sicknesses, all those, parasites and stuff can vibrate at that. So if they are unable, right, to match the frequency of your body, they will not exist in your body. There is no way for them to enter your energetic field, enter your body. Meditation, or time spent in nature, can provide great insight. Right? And that is what I always speak about, right? When you meditate, it doesn't have to be an hour, right? Even though that's not even that long. Close your eyes for 5-10 minutes, right? Put on a guided meditation. They'll tell you what to think about. If you're unable to, get into the headspace alone. With practice, you will get there. Right? I'm at a point where I could just turn on a specific frequency, a specific meditation music, and my mind will just go. Right? And you can start that by doing 5-10 minutes a day, and you'll see when you wake up from that. Well, not wake up because you're not awakened, but when you get up from your meditation, you will see how easy and how soft and how gentle your body, your mind will feel. And that will allow you to make decisions. It will allow you to think more clearly, right? It's like your brain, it's like, imagine your brain like your house, right? You have to clean your house every day. You have to dust off, because dust accumulates throughout the day. And when you clean your house, right, it gets rid of all of that. So treat your brain like that. Your brain is constantly thinking about all of these things. And if you let it think, it's going to keep on getting dirty, right, with dust, particles. When you meditate, cleanse that. You sweep it all out. You vacuum it. Right. During your meditation, you can get insights of your own life. You can reflect. Right? You'll get little images of dreams and visions, right? You get little images of things that you want to accomplish. Those little images will be saved in your head, and it will be used as motivation to accomplish the things that your heart truly desires. Because remember, what your heart truly desires is what your higher self is here to do. And we get carried away in our everyday to-day life, right? Without stopping, without clearing out our head, that we don't connect to that side of ourselves. We don't connect to our spirit. That's why a lot of people are not connected, even if they go to church. How are you gonna get connected to God in a place where there's 100 other people with all of their energies, and God knows how many traumas, and God knows how many issues, and God knows what they do when they go home? The best way to connect to God, to Source, is by yourself. Going within. The best way is through meditation. Right? Recommended by all of the psychiatrists, psychologists. People will call you crazy, but they can't even close their eyes for 5 minutes to meditate. Who's the crazy one? Yeah, and you can do that in the comfort of your home. Right? If you do that outside in nature with the trees, it will intensify that even more. Because this world is made out of nature. Right? Since day one. Since God said, let there be light. Angel message. We love helping you, but we also know the power of having a human guide. So your angels and ancestors, God, Spirit, love giving you insights, love giving you synchronicities, and love, love speaking. Love communicating to you with you through your dreams, through your intuition. But sometimes it's important to have human guides here in the 3D. That is why we have readers, right? Not all readers are, but that is a different topic, right? I've had amazing spiritual teachers that, thanks to them, I've learned even more. I've been able to connect the dots and been able to figure out things and learn about my own spiritual gifts and discover my own spiritual gifts thanks to them. And for that, I'll eternally be grateful, which is why I'm here, right? Exchanging information, providing great insights to problems and solutions that you may have in your own life. And eventually, right, you'll come to a place where you'll get to a place where you've obtained, right, a certain amount of wisdom, a certain amount of knowledge that now you're able, right, to share that information with others. But you can't get to that level if you haven't gone into hermit mode before, and you haven't gone within, and you haven't done the work. Let us help establish the perfect spiritual mentoring relationship for you. So your guides, your ancestors, God, the universe, may have guided you to a specific person that you can trust. A specific channel here on YouTube. There are many great readers here. They all have their own little style of readings. Right? And God has guided you to them for a reason. Because they probably share a lot of the things. Because you guys both share a lot of the things in common. Because you guys may have gone through similar experiences. And you've come in contact with them for a reason. It could be in person, or it could be on YouTube, right? However way they were guided to you and you were guided to them, it was for a reason. And you can feel that when you watch them. When they speak about certain things, you can incorporate that in your own life, and you're like, oh wow, I went through the same thing. That's amazing. And you learn from that. You get insights, and it makes you motivated. It makes you feel how you should be feeling, right? Instead of keeping you thinking that there is no way out when there is. For that, I'm grateful. It's my life purpose. Rewarding time spent in solitude. So if you've been spending time in solitude, right? Even though we're never alone, right? Because we have our spirit team, we have God, we have your pets. But if you spend time in solitude, right, that is rewarding. Right? It will show after you come out of that, right? It will show in how you interact with the world. It will show in how you speak. It will show in your personal life what you've been doing through that time in solitude, through that time in hermit mode. You can discover a lot of things about yourself, things that were hidden deep, right? New passions. We discovered things that maybe you were scared to experience because of what the world around you may think of you. Right? You can discover things that you like, things that you don't like, things that you're willing to put up with, things that you are no longer willing to put up with. You can discover who was really there for you and who wasn't. can discover thyself. That is why you learn about thyself in hermit mode. And everyone needs to go, I think this is so important. Everyone needs to go through a moment in time where they are in hermit mode. Taking a break from your hectic life. So it's time to take a break from all that chaos and drama, right? If it means for you to leave a certain place, right? Because there's no way you can have peace of mind there, right? If it takes for you to leave a certain city, if you're guided to leave a place, if you're guided to leave a city, if you're guided, right, to get away from a certain group of people, confirmation. No matter how long you've known them, right? Because that doesn't matter. If you're guided to do that, to get away, it's for a reason. It's necessary for you to grow. It's necessary for your soul's highest good. It's necessary for you to evolve. Because what happens if you ignore that? You stay there and you enter the same karmic cycle. But different, because each karmic cycle that you enter will be worse than the previous one. More problems, more issues will arise. And I think that is so important. A lot of people don't want to go into solitude because they don't want to be alone. They can't face that. But you don't have to be alone, right? During this moment, you can have human mentors, whether it's through YouTube, whether it's in person, somebody that you know is trustworthy, someone that you know that has true, genuine intentions. Like me. See, he's holding the light. To himself. Because he's discovering himself. He's learning about himself and the world around him. Nope. It says, jump in. I like how it shows like the little girl in the water, like she jumped in the water. You're being asked to take a chance and give whatever you're questioning a try. So whatever you're questioning, should I do this? Should I do that? Should I move here? Should I speak to this person? Should I start this new project? It's time for that. You've been getting signs, you've been getting dreams, you've been getting synchronicities. The stars will never all align in just the right way. So that means that there's not going to be a time where you're going to feel completely ready, 100% ready to do this, to do that. No, you don't have to be 100% ready to start a new project. You don't have to be 100% ready to start working on something that you've always wanted to work in, right? Because no one is 100% ready for anything. People start careers, people start businesses, people start new chapters in their life with just the faith, with just the feeling that they want to do this because it is going to make them happy, with just that feeling of enthusiasm. That is the beginning of when people start things. So don't wait for it. That is all in your head, right? As long as you have the willpower, as long as you have good intentions, as long as you're doing it, right? With your heart, that is enough to go for that. sometimes you have to take that leap anyway. And a lot of great success comes from taking leaps of faith. Imagine if I didn't have taken my leap of faith, and I would have just been stuck in all that chaos and drama. I would have been like how they are now, right? All confused and legal drama and chaos. Because I took that leap of faith, because I listened to my guidance. And look at me. Right. Free. Sharing my knowledge and wisdom here, right? Still focused on my music, still focused on my art, and focused on what I am receiving, focused, right, on what they stole from me, on the money that they stole from me, on the home with my name that they have on me, that is owed to me, right? That was what being in hermit mode led me to discover. It allowed me to have the bird's eye view of what was going on around me. Because come on, like, when one day from the next, everything changes, people stop talking to you, right? Your whole life starts to change. It's for a reason. So that is why I had to go into hermit mode and see what was going on. And it allowed me to take the leap of faith because I was sure. Just how I was sure it happened. Sometimes you have to take that leap of faith anyway. This is that time, right? So you've had this inclination about something that you've been wanting to do already, right? Something in you has been telling you that in order for you, right, to have some kind of life, this is what you need to do. This is the path that you need to go on. In order for you to stop being surrounded by chaos and drama and conflict and never-ending problems and issues, this is what you need to do. The signs are there. You just gotta not only listen to them, but take action, right? And you're not alone, right? They're trusted spiritual. There is trusted spiritual guidance if you look for it. And if you're watching my channel, this is the guidance. You know, and I'm thankful. Because everything that I speak about is from experience. Everything that I speak about is because I care. And I do it with love and passion because it is my life purpose. Confirmation. I hope you guys have a beautiful day. And yeah, things are not that hard, right? We make them hard because of start going on this tantrum of everything that it's not there, and we create our own obstacles when things are easy, right? You've been known where you should be heading. You've been known who you need to speak to. You've been known who you need to get around, who you need to be around, who you should stop being around, who you should stop communicating. But when you ignore that, that is when the issues come. So be smart about it, right? This is the time. Oh yeah, I wanted to tell you guys, I'm so happy that my two of my music videos, right, were removed by that pedophile Freddie Marcos Ramirez, right? He claimed, oh, something about that he wasn't paid, or, girl, you didn't help me make my music videos. Right? It was my ideas. I edited it. It's my music. You don't own any rights. So YouTube removed it for like 10 US business days, right? To give him a chance to present legal proofs that he was gonna do something to take me to court for copyright issues. So they give the claimant 10 US business days to do that. Girl, I got my videos back. That just proves to you that he did that with malicious intent, but for a reason, because I've exposed him, right? And I've exposed his pedophile behaviors. I've exposed the baby that he's responsible, right, for, that is missing. I've exposed all of the lies and all of the illusions that he's also been a part of, along with Anthony Marquez and Mark Camarena. I've exposed all of that, which is why he tried to take them down. But sweetie, they're up. I'm gonna go ahead and leave the link to my music videos here on this description. Una Noche en Colores. I love those songs. And yeah, that just shows you, right, that when you're connected, when you're on the right path, nothing can get in the way of you and your dreams, of you and your goals. But now, because he did that, no, and you know why he didn't want to go after, you know, legal actions for copyright of my own music and music videos, because he already is facing criminal charges. So he's like, no, maybe I shouldn't get into more trouble. But yeah, nice try. And you can't try again next lifetime, because after this, your soul is not gonna exist anymore. Oof, I need another ring. I just had to say that. Thank you guys. Have a beautiful day.